Good Sunday evening, YouTube. How you guys doing today, honey? But how you guys doing tonight? Y'all know I'm just doing this in the morning, right? So anyway, so nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping on with me tonight, honey. We got something to talk about. So I'm searching through these YouTube streets and trying to see what's going on. I have nothing else to do but to watch on TV. So I'm scrolling through, like I said, to find out what's going on with the peoples. You know what I mean? Good evening, everybody. I'm trying to get to my screen. Give me a second here. I forgot to call Brandy and tell her I was going live, child. Hold on a minute. So anyway, I'm scrolling through the streets. I'm about to try to text her while I'm talking to y'all. Good evening, Miss CC, Natasha Holiday, Sierra, Tanya Young, Red Snapper. Hey, Sierra said something else. I just left. You just left my porch. You just left your porch, girl. I know that's right, right? Thanks, honey. Thanks for coming off the porch and joining me tonight, right? Okay, so anyway, y'all, we're going to talk about Armon Wiggins double down on what he said about Jane Waughfield. If you guys don't know who Jane Waughfield is that the black woman that made the Facebook post after she had walked in on two DL men entertaining one another. They were cousins. So she goes on Facebook. They chased her out the house because she walked in on them. She's doing a lot of talking on Facebook, all this and all that. At the end of the day, the woman was scared, but she was talking a lot. Hey, Cloud. Oh, I'm so glad Cloud is here, honey. You get ready watch the fight, Cloud? I heard that. Anyway, Cloud, stay on here for a minute. If you can, let me try to text Brandy and tell her I'm going live. So anyway, James Waughfield, she walked in on them. They ran her out the house, you know what I mean? And a little while after that, somebody shot through her car, and she was shot in the car, and she also ran into another car, and she later died at the hospital, right? Good evenings, Pandy's her and Candy. How you doing? I see you in a long time, girl. And so anyway, yeah, she unfortunately died at the hospital. She was a mother, of course, a daughter, a sister, what have you. So Armon Wiggins came on his channel. He's an openly gay man. He came on his channel. He told everybody, pretty much, I hate that she died, but pretty much you're gonna get what you get when you go around trying to expose somebody, not knowing the whole time that there was more to the story, and nobody deserves to die, whether they are exposing you or not. Nobody deserves to die, because dead is dead. It ain't no coming back from it. But if you are a DL man, what you can come back from is hiding, and coming out and and being free and living your best life, because these days it's greatly widely accepted. So like, what's the problem? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So anyway, he said some unfortunate things, and he got upset because after he made that video, a lot of people under his comment section, I made a video about his derogatory vitriolic comments because I thought they were cold and they were out of place. You see what I'm saying? And so I made my video, but under the comment section, people was really letting him know, that they felt that he was wrong for saying what he said about a dead woman, because whether she added these guys on Facebook or not, nobody deserves to die. Do you see what I'm saying? That's just the bottom line, point blank, period. I don't care what the situation is. Do you see what I'm saying? And so anyway, he didn't like what people were saying in the comment section. So he came back and did another video, and the title of that video was I Said What I Said. So he was, doubling down on his vitriolic, very insensitive comments concerning this woman's death, right? And so So people were, getting on him once again. Some people are blind, especially women. Just let me say that women, we know that if you guys have been listening to Armon for any length of time, he doesn't appear to he has some kind of anger against black women. I really don't know what it is. I don't even know if he realizes how vitriolic he sounds and derogatory towards black women he sounds. Do you see what I'm saying? And not only does he have an issue with black gay women, black, women, heterosexual, gay, or whatever, right? He has an issue with trans women. Trans women are, men that were once men and they felt like they were women inside, and they got the surgery. Hey, love, wisdom, and got the change, and now they are trans women, right? So he also has a problem with them. Because he had a lot to say about T.S. Madison, honey, because I really think he thought he was going to use T.S. Madison like he used Tasha K. He used Tasha K to come up, and it just took him a whole 28 days to turn on her, right? And so today, since he's feeling the heat, and I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so we can get right, into it, because it's Saturday night. I know we got stuff to do. So anyway, today, since he's being such a backlash about the comments that he keeps making, he wants to I'm gonna have to show y'all. So he put up a community post, playing the victim. Okay. And he also, just let me say, he uses the LGBT community as a shield. Do you see what I'm saying? So he wants people to think that, people don't like him. I guess mostly heterosexual black women don't like him because he's no, he don't like women, a gay black man. And that was the post concern I'm going to show y'all. But just let me say, people don't have a problem with you being black or being gay. They have a problem with you because you have no chill. Do you see what I'm saying? You are bitter and you are angry, and your vitriolic speech is really overdone. You want to use people. You don't like yourself. It don't have nothing to do with your race, the color of your skin, or your sexual orientation. They don't like you because you are a very unfortunate person. You miserable, you sad, and that's a personal problem. And you also are your own worst enemy. You try to use everybody. You try to use T.S. Madison. We saw how you try to use Tasha K. And you go on these wild rants when you have too much to drink, and we can always tell when you done had too much to drink, Armon, because your them big old teeth start poking out of your head, and you start looking like Mr. Ed the horse in the face. Okay. I'm just saying that I said what I said. Because, yes, I heard that video, and I heard all that vitriol that you were spewing. Now, he tried to say, now, and then this, let me say, I don't understand how his subscribership is predominantly black female women. You see what I'm saying? And I don't understand how they sit over there and listen to all of that anti-black woman crap. He sounds like the black minister. Why don't you tell us, Armon, which one of those avatars, which one of your fake accounts do you use to go over there and sit with O'Shea and them and Obsidian and them over there in the black manosphere? Because you sound just like them. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to let y'all hear the little part of his video. Because he doesn't like when anybody plays his video. But guess what, Armon? I heard what you said, boo. And guess what? Via YouTube guidelines, you can play. Oh, I see a troll. Let me get it out of here. Oh, I think Cloud already know. I get it. No problem. Hold on, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me get them out of here. Okay, and they're gone. Okie dokie. Here we go. And so anyway, like I said, I got him, Natasha. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Claude. You never watched that person. He pushes he pushes an agenda. He pushes his own agenda. Do you see what I'm saying? He don't care nothing about the LGBT community, because if he did, he wouldn't speak so anti-gay, like he's transphobic. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I never mind telling we all know that. I don't care, I've been in the beef sector, okay? They have called me on numerous amounts of times homophobic. To be homophobic means that you are afraid of gay people. And now we know that me, the Oracle, is not afraid of anything walking, talking, sleeping, eating, drinking, or breathing. Especially if you bleed red blood like me. Okay. Okay. So anyway, moving forward, so I don't mind addressing Armon because those are words that they use to silence anything you said that some gay people use in order to silence you so that you won't speak your truth after something ratchet that they don't say. Yeah, that don't faze me because we know I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's unfortunate if you don't like it. Anywho, just want to Oh, thank you, Cloud. So anyway, yeah. So he made a video saying I said what I said. You know what I mean? And he said and he prefaced this very vitriolic video with basically if you are a female and you are in my corner, you just sit back and eat your popcorn because I'm not talking to you. But then for every other woman that's against him or didn't like what he said about Jane Waughfield, he's talking to them. But then he proceeds to throw all black women under the bus with that manosphere rhetoric that he starts spitting out of his mouth. Like I said, I don't even know how vitriolic and derogatory I don't even know if he knows how vitriolic and black woman he sounds when he starts spouting that manosphere rhetoric. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I'm gonna let you guys hear it. I also want to show you this community post because I was offended with this community post for a couple of reasons. Because let me show it to you. Let me try to share my screen. Okay, I can show you better. I can tell you good. Oh, anyway, like I was trying to say about YouTube, Armon. I also heard you when you said, you tired of people, playing your video. According to YouTube guidelines, you can play audio with the purpose of adding commentary, to it. Unforgettable said, please don't delete me when I say this, but I know a lot of, hey, Sarah Israel. I heard it. You heard it, Natasha. I ain't gonna play all of it, just a little bit of it. She said, what? I know. I lost the spot. Anyway. Oh, yeah. She said, but Unforgettable said she know a lot of gay men that hate women. I mean, I know a lot of heterosexual men online that hate heterosexual black men online that hate women. So they can just join the club. Like, really, who cares? Like, I don't. You see what I'm saying? That ain't nothing get deleted. It ain't even nothing that nobody don't know. Unforgettable, honestly. We're not shocked. Cloud said, that's the most misused word on YouTube, in my opinion. Yeah, no one's afraid of the community outside of people who aren't comfortable with themselves. Absolutely, they use it as a deflectionary word. You see what I'm saying? The whole thing is problematic because ain't nobody scared of nobody. Okay, I'm not anyway. And so, yeah. Yeah, straight man also. That's what I said. Did you listen to Black YouTube? All you got to do is listen to O'Shea Vlogcast channel or the Obsidian Media Network channel, Mr. Fantasia 824 or SYSBM. Yeah, we know. Straight men also. We got it. They sure do. So anyway, let me share my screen. And I want y'all to see this post. I'm going to have to show you why I was offended on a couple of levels. Because how dare you try to use this type of community post to play victim when you are not the victim in this situation, Armon Wiggins. You are the perpetrator because you can't keep your mouth shut. You have no chill. And because you are miserable and unfortunate, you want to take it out on everybody else. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, much boy. And that's what's going on. But you want to use this as a shield. You want to use the LGBT community as a shield for your nonsense. Okay? But we see you. Or I see you. Okay? So anyway, let me try to pull it up. Let's see if I can show my screen. Because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. And I want you to see why I was offended. And I also I had to comment under the post. And I very rarely comment on people's stuff, but this right here, this was too much. It is disingenuous and it is like a slap in the face to a whole lot of black men. Okay, it is a slap in the face to the plight of black people. Okay, because how dare you? But anyway, let me try to pull it up. Let's see if it'll work. I've never tried to pull up somebody's. Oh yeah, here you go. Let's see if it'll pop up. Hold on. I'm so tired. Wait a minute. Hey, she's powerful. Okay, so do y'all see this? If y'all can see this, hit the 1. I can't blow it up. I don't believe I can blow it up. Yeah, I can't blow it up. Turn your phone to the side if you can't see it. So this post says, I'm not new to the channel, but I rock with your content. Oh, thank you, Unforgettable. You can see it, Natasha. Okay, so let's read it. So this is from the Armon Wiggins show, from Armon Wiggins community post. This is after, he started getting backlash about the two videos that he made about Jane Waughfield, and also getting backlash about, the very derogatory terms he uses when it comes to black women. Okay, so this is what he said. It says food for thought. It says black gay man up at the top, the little broken heart right there. But do you see it'll be on your left hand side, you see an Anglo police officer with a gun to the head. It says I don't like you written on the gun, and under that says the N-word. But then on the other side, you see a black man, what they would call a thuggish type looking black man with the gun that says I don't like you, and the F word on the other side. Okay, now let me try to tell you what he's trying to garner sympathy here. He is playing the victim. Do you see what I'm saying? And I am offended by this. Number one, because how dare you take something that is so sensitive in the black community as black men being gunned down in the street like dogs, okay? Because of the systemic oppression and negative stereotyping of black people. Moreover, black men in America, gay and straight. Okay, so how dare you use a post like this to try to make it seem like everybody is against the gay black man, white supremacy and other heterosexual black men. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, I saw that post she did about Jane. Yeah, she knows a lot more. I saw it. I saw it. I saw that Jane was into it with a whole lot of people. I saw it. I did. Anyway, but we're talking about all mine right now, okay? So anyway, I was offended by this because how dare he, and in my opinion, he made light of the incidents like Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice. Do you see what I'm saying? Eric Garner, and so many other black men, that have been gunned down, because of basically, the system negative stereotyping them. Do you see what I'm saying? And how dare you make such an oppressive issue? How dare you make it about gay black men? Okay, because see, Tamir Rice was an 11-year-old little boy, black little boy playing in a park with a toy gun. And they want to act like, but in the eyes of white supremacy, racism, black boys as early as 9 or 10 years old, they look like big black monsters to a lot of these people. Okay. And what about Trayvon Martin? He was walking through the back of the community, coming from the store with some Skittles and a iced tea, and he was gunned down. Okay, because he was negatively stereotyped. Do you see what I'm saying? So, but when you have something online like this, you're really demeaning the whole issue. You're trying to make it be like, it's about you. You don't even feel this way. You don't feel like a victim. You put this up because you was wrong and people been calling you on it. And a lot of unfortunate people, will act like they dumb and co-sign this post, and because a lot of them did, but a lot of us realize that you was wrong for put something like this up, especially pertaining such a very, very, very important issue. Okay? And so I was just offended. Anyway, so let me scroll down, and I'm going to read to you guys what I put under here. And I found some other very interesting comments as well. Okay, and we'll read some of those since I'm in it. Let's see. Okay, so we're scrolling down. I don't know if you guys will be able to read. Maybe you can turn your phone to the side or whatever, but yeah, it's using for his own personal gain. I agree with that. So anyway, this is what I said when I scrolled down and I saw the community post. Because this community post was actually going down I guess because I had put his name in the video. So I guess, his community walk, because I'm not subscribed to his page. This was coming down, the stream or whatever. And so I told y'all YouTube messy, right? And so this is what he says. No, he put the post up. He didn't say anything. But I said this is my response to that. Okay. I said in response to that, that poster that he put up. You see what I'm saying? Yes, he is spinning the narrative. I agree with that. Anyway, he said, I said in response to that poster that I just showed you guys, I said, how dare you? Shame on you. There's no comparison when it comes to being systematically oppressed via white supremacy racism, racially profiled and stereotyped, then hunted down like a dog, being dehumanized simply because of the color of your skin for centuries. How can you, a black male, compare that trauma to being gay? How can you compare it to being gay? Because, see, whether he won't admit it or not, see, he's not gay first. He's a black man first. That is why I asked him, how can you compare that trauma to being gay? How can you compare systemic oppression to being gay? And then it says, then I said, where's the poster boycotting the mass killings of black trans women? Where's the poster for mass incarceration, school to prison pipeline, and socioeconomic oppression, etc., etc., etc.? Because we know that the list of trauma still being inflicted on our people right to this day. We know that is a very long, the whole, it will be all day if I wrote everything down that's being done and been done to our people, men and women, right? So the last line says that perhaps folks simply don't like you, Armon, simply don't like you. Not because of your race or sexuality, but because you're a mean, vile, miserable, big mouth-ish starter. Okay? And that was my response to the poster. Okay? Because how dare you? Now, I realize a lot of younger people are very ignorant about a whole lot of issues, especially when it comes to the system of white supremacy racism and how it really works. Because the system of white supremacy racism is more sinister than some pink person calling you the N-word. It's more sinister than that because it is oppressive. It's more sinister is because it has oppressed our people for over 400 plus years. That is why it's more sinister than calling somebody a name. It's more sinister than the blatant agenda to destroy black male masculinity. Okay? It's more sinister than that because that system is so sinister and so oppressive. It even works against socioeconomically depressed white people. That's how sinister the system of white supremacy racism is. It even works against its own people. But if you don't understand, thank you, Nehemiah, but if you don't understand that system, you will feel justified in putting up something like this and making it be about you and not even other black gay men. You try to make it be about you simply because you're getting, backlash from all of that derogatory stuff you said about that dead woman. Okay? Yes, she had a big mouth. Yes, she was ratchet. She still didn't deserve to die. Yes, she come to find out she was into it with a whole lot of people. She still didn't deserve to die. Okay? I don't care if she added somebody or not. And the only reason why she made that Facebook post, that one right there in particular, I believe, is because she was scared. Because if they could have caught her when they was running out the house with their pants around their legs, she wouldn't even have made it to a couple of hours later to be shot in her car because they'd have offed her right then and there because she walked in on them. Kissing cousins. Walked in on them doing more than kissing. Okay? All right? Let's get that straight. She was a goner irregardless. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's scroll down and see. But anyway, that's why I was so offended by this poster, because how dare you? Do you see what I'm saying? Make light of such a serious issue as this. It's not cool to me, in my opinion. I don't agree with it. Anyway, it was something else. There's a couple of one now. I found this comment interesting. It says, we need a pink gun in the back for the white gays. LOL. Now, I have known for a long time that there is racism among, gay, black, among, color lines, even in the gay community, black and white or whatever. So, and then under that, the person says, and I was like, well, what did they mean by that, right? And so the answer to that was, evidently they have signs up. Now, I have seen that show, or what's the name of the show, Pose, where they were talking about an issue one time where he went into a gay bar and it was a predominantly white gay bar. They said, no, no blacks allowed, right? Hey, 30 degree burn. And so I wonder what they meant by we need a pink gun in the back for the white gays, LOL. And this Gigi person says, I guess they got a sign saying no blacks, just a preference. Now, why aren't you, Armon, why aren't you dealing with the issue of racism in your own LGBT community? You know, that community that you bring up every time you just say something that's ratchet and out of line, and you try to defend yourself and you try to run behind the LGBT community as a shield. Why don't you, talk about that? Talk about the racism in your own LGBT community as opposed to being vitriolic and mean-spirited to black women and black trans women. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh-huh. So anyway, another one says, and this is the last one I'm going to read because we're not going to go down this whole thing. I just want you guys to get the point, right? So another one says, Armon, you can completely miss me with this deflection, your behavior on your show yesterday. And they're talking about the show where he said, I said what I said. I already told you about that, right? It says your behavior on your show yesterday in regards to the woman that lost her life in Indianapolis was disgusting and appalling. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. I agree with this poster. She says, I am in full agreement with the fact that what she did was all the way wrong. But for you to speak about her in the disrespectful manner that you did was completely unsettling. It sure was. That's why I made a whole video about it, put his name in it. And she goes on to say that this woman was someone's daughter, sister, friend, and perhaps mother. And for every 4 or 5 little words that you referenced for her, because he called her a lot of B's and H's, and ratchet and ghetto and blah, blah, blah. Everything derogatory that you can imagine. Reference for her, no, not one time did you refer to her as Jane. Yes, Jane. Yes, her name is Jane. She goes on to say that this woman had an entire life and you humiliated and degraded her for the final 48 hours. He did. He just went on and on and on. You know what I mean? You had absolutely no respect that a life was lost. And people's lives have been forever changed. She's absolutely right. This is a very sensitive subject with opposing views. But for the moment, my condolences are extended to her friends and family in this time of grief. Do you see what I'm saying? And I absolutely agree with that comment. Y'all weird AF in this chat and video. Well, I'm sorry you don't agree with us, Shadaria. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is, because guess what? It's my platform. Bye. Bye, girl, bye. Anyway. I hope I got the right person. Let's see if I got the right one. Hold on, guys. I had to get a troll out of here. Oh, yeah, I got the right one. Anyway. Klaus said, this is what frustrates me about some of our people. Some of us go out of our way to disrespect our own, but don't have the same energy against the very people that oppress us. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I agree, Clyde, which is the reason for the video as well. Because you got all this smoke for black women, this dead woman, even people in your own LGBT community. But what about having smoke for the people that really don't like you? Because when it comes to black people, a lot of these black people on YouTube don't like you because of your mouth. Okay? Because of your very your anti-human life rhetoric. Let me put it that way. Okay? I'm just saying. It was one more that I want to read. Let me find it. Because he did comment on this one. And he didn't comment on any other comment except for this one. This person says, now put a black woman in the middle, the same holds true, of the world don't like black women nor the betrayal of one. Okay, so Armon, this is the only comment that Armon responded to. And his comment was, this is not about black women right now. That was his comment. And somebody said, you're a man before anything. He is. You're a man first. You know. And so, of course, you know, you had a lot of people, you know, under this post, you know, patting him on the back and, you know, agreeing with him because, you know, a lot of us, you know, a lot of folks on YouTube are nothing more than followers. That's kind of what they do. Wrong, right, or indifferent. Hey, Lady Tia, that's what they do if they like you. They follow you no matter what you say, no matter how wrong you are. That's kind of what they do. Do you see what I'm saying? That's unfortunate. And like I said, his platform is predominantly black woman. You see what I'm saying? And for he to be so derogatory towards black women, I don't know if these black women understand that he is talking about them, even though when he says he isn't, but he is. Because even when he's using the word female, it's in a derogatory term. It's like almost he's growling the word out. So I don't know what the deal is for him. So anyway, I just want you guys to see that. I didn't appreciate this. Like I said, it's a shame that he tried to make this be about something other than him screwing up once again. Because like I said, he is his own worst enemy. It's not because you are gay. It's not because you are black. It's because you are you, Armon. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of that video where he said, which he titled, I Said What I Said. And he said that in reference to the Jane Waughfield, the Indianapolis woman that was shot in the car, and, you know, and she died because she, you know, that whole incident on Facebook. Oh, and also on the side note, I did look at, before we go to the audio, Carl said, mind you, if this was a black woman in the picture, this person would swear black women, yes, are playing the victim card. Yes, I can try to play the victim card. But we know that he is not a victim. He is a victimizer, okay? He really dislikes women with a passion. Yes, he does, Clyde. I'm going to let you hear a little bit of what he said. A lot of people don't know how to comprehend. They sure don't, because they was co-signing what he said. He is such a disgusting, vile person. Yes, he is. I agree. I can't believe people actually applaud him. I can't either. But, you know, a lot of folks get down like that. You see what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. But while Cloud is still in here, let me try to play y'all, you know, a little bit of what he said in response to all those negative comments he got, you know, after he made that first video about the Indianapolis woman killed Jane Waughfield. You know, a lot of people didn't appreciate that. I made a video about it because I didn't appreciate it. Like, how could you be so indecent to a dead woman? Like, really? You know, I can't get with him either, Lady Tia. So anyway, let me find a video. I'm going to play this while Cloud is still on here so he can block any trolls, because, you know, people be feeling the way when you talk about their favorite content creator. Like I said, I don't see how people still dealing with him. I knew he was shady after it just took him 28 days, you know, to turn on Tasha K. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let me find it here. Hold on. Okay, now this is the rebuttal video to all the... I'm going to have to... Let me leave this up here for a minute. Cloud is still over there on here, I hope. I want to leave this poster up that he had up for a few minutes. So this is a little bit of what he had to say in response to the people, you know, speaking out against how bad he spoke about that now dead woman. You see what I'm saying? Because he felt like she was dead wrong, you know, for exposing these DL men, you know, but he doesn't seem to comprehend the fact that whether she would have went to Facebook or not, whether she would have tried to extort $5,000 from them or not, and all of that, you know, was not cool, she is still dead. And she was going to be dead had she not made a Facebook post, had she not said anything about $5,000. They was going to kill her because they was down low, kissing cousins, doing more than kissing, and they got caught in the act. They can't let nobody live when they see that stuff. You know, and so, yeah. It's unfortunate. But anyway, let me let y'all hear just a little bit of what he said. Now, mind you, his subscriber count is more than 50% black female, black woman, more than 50%. Okay? So this is a little bit of what he say. And he said he's not talking about all black women. The black women that like him, he ain't talking to y'all. Y'all just sit back and eat y'all popcorn and listen, because he ain't talking to y'all. But for all of the rest of us that don't get down with him and his rhetoric, he talking to us. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, hold on. Oh, yeah, I need to turn it up. Shoot.
Our past and HIV and AIDS. No, listen. You got to be, first of all, the way that you're going to get HIV and AIDS, sweetie, let me let you bitches know something. You don't get it from sucking dick. You don't get it from kissing. You don't get it from eating after each other. You don't get it from cuddling. You get it from unprotected sex. So if you let a man stick his dangling in you unprotected, which more than 50% of the straight people do, because straight people don't believe, they don't really consider disease. All straight people worry about is if a bitch is going to get pregnant or not. That's their biggest fear. Is there a baby going to happen? So most straight people feel like, all right, shit, if the bitch look clean and if I'm on my pill, I can't get pregnant, we good. So don't get mad. You can't talk about HIV when proactively straight people don't use condoms like that. That's why so many bitches running out here with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 baby daddies. And these niggas is running around here with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 kids. So you get HIV from having unprotected sex, sweetie. You can suck a little dick, dog. So him sucking a little DL dick and jacking off, that's not going to give you no HIV love. Let's let that sink in. Let's let that sink in, okay? And it's not just a man's responsibility to put on a condom. There's vaginal condoms as well. You can go get you a female condom if the nigga don't want to put no condom on. You can put that big female condom right up your thing, and he can fuck it until he can't fuck no more. Oh yeah, you can do that. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, these men are passing around these viruses. Passing around these viruses, and these women are not knowing. These women are not being proactive in their own self-care. And if you sleeping with a man and you don't, let's be very clear, me and my lover, we go get tested every single year. And let me tell you something, if I'm coughing too long in the middle of the year, and if I'm looking at his booty or his balls, if something look a little dark or a lighter or a little bit more raised than it did before, we're having a conversation and I'm looking at it. What is this? What is that? That's your fault if you're not checking to see what the fuck going on with the nigga that you fuck with. That's on you. You need to be proactive about yourself and your own self-care. So don't try to make it seem like gay people are putting disease on you, bitch. You're putting disease on your motherfucking self, sweetie. Let's let that sink in. Let's let that sink in, sweetie. Let the hit dogs holler. So, what we're not going to do is sit here and try to make it seem like if this didn't have nothing to do with gay men, that people, it'll be a different story. The reason why everybody is so quick to take this woman's side is because she's a woman and there's 2 gay men. That's the reason why. Had this been any other scenario, you know that woman was a motherfucking fraud. You know she was on some bullshit. But because it's gay men and a lot of the women don't really feature gay men because they can't take us for whatever reason, girl, they feel some type of way, sweetie. Girl, you can't be mad at me because I'm fabulous, girl. Oof. Just be fab on your own, sweetie. Why are you so mad? Now this is gonna be where the girls start hitting the unsubscribe button. Y'all ready? This is where the girls gonna do the unsubscribe right here. See, it be those type of women. It be the mad, angry ones, you know. And then I have to sit back. Like I'm reading some of these comments and I'm saying, now I see why some of these niggas be going for the white woman. I see why they go for the Asian woman and the Latino woman, the less problematic bullshit. Or even the guy, because it's like, bitch, you want to feel some type of way about everything. Everything offends you. Everything is a problem. You are always fucking right. Like everything is like, girl, get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, bitch, you can unsubscribe now. Oh, the girls, they mad. Oh, they really, really mad. Oh yeah. Welcome to 2020, bitch. Y'all got me fucked up. Oh yeah. Because because they're so take it out of the as content as much content as you want. But I'm saying this to say this. For those women that want to sit here and you don't like gay people secretly, you want everybody to be exposed. You think every gay person is a disease carrier. You want me to sit up here and drag gay people at every fucking chance. I'm not going to do it. Because gay people are not always wrong. But when they are wrong, I call them on their shit.
Okay. So anyway, y'all heard what he had to say about that. Okay. So he knew that he was in the midst of saying some wretched nonsense. So I guess that's why he's like, well, y'all can hit the unsubscribe button now. And I'm thinking when he said this stuff about the Asian women and all this and all that, I'm like, what in the holy manosphere rhetoric is this? Like I said, honey, why don't you let us know that avatar that you use when you sitting over there with O'Shea and Obsidian in? Okay. Hey, Armon Eyes, how you doing? Hey, everybody, if you just came in. Lil Wisdom said that's why sisters need to be careful with certain gay black men. They don't like black women, yet mimic our every move. You got a point there. You know. That's right. Did he have that energy with Marquis? Somebody actually made a comment on that. The first video that he made where they was getting them all the way together about saying that stuff about that woman. That is the comment they made. Did you have that energy about Marquis? Okay. You know. And so, yeah, let me get this off the screen. Because, see, now he meant it when he said, now, I don't, it is not gay women, black women that sit on his channel and, you know, want him to drag other gay people. He does that all by himself. Okay, he did it to T.S. Madison in particular. You know, like I said, he don't like black women. He don't like black trans women. You know, he got a thing with anything he got a problem with anything that looks female. Now, I don't know why he think in his mind that somebody is jealous of him or feeling the way because he think he's fabulous. Because I'm sure he the only one think he's fabulous in his own mind. Okay, ain't nobody worried about you, Armon, because you ain't fabulous. You are destructive. You are your own worst enemy. You know. Yes, and he's very misogynistic. I absolutely agree with that. Very, very much so. Yes, he is. So let me get this off the screen. Because, see, black women are not the only ones that have a problem with his type of rhetoric, his vitriol. Black women are not the only one that have an issue with that. Okay? Some gay black men have an issue with Armon as well. Okay? Y'all please hit the like button, by the way. If you don't mind, thank y'all so much. I think I don't know what he is, Snazzy Girl. Yeah, he look like a whole Mr. Ed. Sierra said T.S. Madison probably. I don't know. You know, but anyway, let me let y'all hear a little bit. So my sweetie, everybody know I loves me some Conscious TV. If y'all have been with me for a while over here, everybody know I love me some Conscious TV, aka Davion. I think that Davion Conscious TV is fabulous. Okay. And anyway, so Davion, now in case you guys didn't know, that Geo, T.S. Madison's a manager of 7+ years. Him and T.S. Madison have finally parted ways. They fell out. Gio feels wrong. You know, he feels like he was done any kind of way. Do you see what I'm saying? So Conscious TV did an interview, and it was something called All Things T.S. Madison, and it was an interview with Gio. So and it's a longer than 3 hours long interview. Okay, you guys can go check it out. But I want you to hear this little part of the interview when he's talking about Armon Wiggins, what he felt about. Because see, at one point in time, Armon Wiggins was trying to do, in my opinion, do T.S. Madison the same way he did Tasha K. And like I said, it only took him 28 days to turn on Tasha K, right? So he tried to warm up to T.S. Madison, you know, for personal gain. You know, I guess things didn't go his way, and he's made a lot of derogatory videos about T.S. Madison. And so, like I said, T.S. Madison and Gio done fell out. I hate to see, on a personal note, I hate to see the friendship end up the way that it did. Do you see? I really do. You know, I think that he was her. I think that Gio was T.S. Madison's, you know, real friend. You know, and you know what I mean? And so I just hate that. She said, "Don't tell me I haven't watched it." No, it's good, but I'm gonna play this little part. And this little part, it's like I said, the video is over 3 hours long, and it says Gio talks everything T.S. Madison. But in this part, it goes to me when I was talking about how what is his name? Armon Wiggins tries to use the LGBT community as a shield. Do you see what I'm saying? And he really doesn't like himself. And he tries to use everybody. Mr. Ed, aka Armon Wiggins, horse mouth, tries to use everybody. And when he can't use you or can't get what he wants out of you, he will then turn on you and drag you on his channel forever. Okay? And that is what he has been doing to T.S. Madison, right? He even tried to get Gio on his channel. Knowing he don't like Gio or T.S. Madison, but Gio wasn't, you know, falling for the okie doke. He mad at T.S. Madison, but he ain't fit to, you know, like take her down through there and try to pay her back and, you know, for whatever he thinks she did. But his feelings is really hurt, right? And so, yeah. So anyway, let me try to play this. This is Gio talking to Conscious TV, aka Davion, about why he's so mad. I don't know why he's so mad. You mean Gio or Armon? I don't know. Well, Gio is. I think he's more hurt than angry, and then he's hurt and angry, but he ain't hurt and angry enough to, you know, like, you know, throw T.S. Madison all the way under the bus. You know what I mean? And in this interview, in this little part right here in particular, he's talking about what went on between Armon and I don't know why Armon's so angry to Tasha. Maybe he don't, you know, maybe he don't like what he see in the mirror. He need to check himself. Because like I said, he is his own worst enemy. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me hurry up. It's almost at an hour. But let me play this for y'all. And this is how Gio feels about T.S. Madison. Okay? So, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it. I hope it'll go. I got the timestamp. What is it? Timestamp? Just in case. Hold on, guys. The timestamp is okay, 2:03:48. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to pull it up for y'all. And this is what Gio has to say about Armon Wiggins. Now, Gio is a gay man. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Conscious TV. I love me some Conscious TV, okay? I think he is adorable. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that, okay? I like his mentality. He's metaphysical, he's spiritual, you know what I mean? He is awesome. He's got some great content. I think he's absolutely underrated. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. And so anyway, here we go. I hope it clicks on. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me try to get it to come up.
Clears that up for sure.
Okay, here we go.
From your perspective, what is true and false about the ordeal between T.S. Madison and the Wiggins boy? We know that he's had quite a number of things to say. I think he was one of the ones who actually was saying that T.S. Madison uses a lot of disrespectful slurs toward the LGBT community behind the scenes, that she's
jealous of other trans women, that she's insecure as it relates to other trans women. He also expressed that he felt she never really supported him or intentionally kept him from shining because maybe she was also threatened by his and blah, blah, blah. He's just felt away. And I think maybe a lot of people have even been willing to give what you're saying a lot more credence because of him coming out and saying things that he experienced personally in their relationship. Is this the same thing with Wiggins? Or is this something different with Wiggins and Madison than what's going on with you and Madison?
Well, me and Madison is a way different situation than Armon Wiggins and Madison. But in the universe of crossing lines, some of it does kind of cross, if you will, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So I cannot tell you, I cannot be privy to conversations that him and Madison had. Because I wasn't there for all their conversations to tell you verbatim what was transpiring or whatever. I can say that me personally, the conversations I was privy to, I did not like the things that were coming out of his mouth in regards to other individuals, individuals that were on TV in the LGBT community. I did not like what he was saying, and I, as in my manager tonality or my manager hat, told her I do not trust him and I do not think that you should be around him, and I told her I do not like him. This is me owning my accountability of what I said. She told me, well, that's great that you don't like him, but I do. So all I can do is say my part and move about my day. I cannot make that lady or stop that lady from talking to anyone that she feels like talking to. I did not trust things that he was saying. I did not like things that he was saying because I felt like they were problematic. I think I thought the things that he was saying or wanting to do would go against the brand that we were trying to create. And to that point, we hadn't had any issues because the Kaya situation hadn't. I think he started before the Kaya situation, or did he start after? I can't remember.
He started after the Kaya situation, okay. Like almost immediately after.
Okay. So with that, I didn't want another piggyback. Like I wanted to deflect that off of, girl, you know, I saw when they originally started speaking, I'm the first person to tell her, stop speaking to that boy. Please. Because I did not agree with the things that were coming out of his mouth. It was very problematic. I'm not going to go into that. That's not at the moot point, you know, because Madison has told me as well things that he has said. I don't know that those things are true. Again, I'm not going to pass around the he said, she said. I'm only going to talk about what I know, because that's the only thing that can be truth, because that's the only thing I know. I do believe that Madison is a likable person. I believe when you get into a room with Madison and you are already a fan or like her, or maybe even see it for where she was going or what was going on in her life, you attempt to attach to it and feel like this entity, which is Madison, is going to do something for you or should do something for you, and that is not at all the intention that Madison may have. And so she gets blamed and mixed into this rigmarole that if she would have just listened to me or been more mindful, she could have stayed on the outside and not been put into the mix. So I am not going to say that his feelings are not valid. I could not validate his feelings.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I have a lot of respect for you, because when him and some others were asking you to call in and were opening their arms to you after these lives, and you maintained your position, I had a lot of respect for you. I mean, it speaks really volumes about your love for Madison.
Yeah, I mean,
I also wanted to encourage those who support Maddie and the Maddie mob to really, I know that it seems like you blasted Madison. I know that that's the way it.
Okay, so y'all heard what his you know, when he met Armon Wiggins in that whole situation, y'all heard what he thought of the whole thing. He thought that he was trying to, that Armon Wiggins was trying to use T.S. Madison. He said, stay away from that boy, you know, because Armon tries to use everybody. And I agree with what Lady Tia said. He is one of the biggest clout chasers. Y'all saw how he did Tasha K. Do you see what I'm saying? He could be in a better position if he wasn't so self-centered and negative. I absolutely agree with that. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. He could be absolutely be in a better position. And like I said, he really is his own worst enemy. You see what I'm saying? Because he'll turn around and do some very derogatory stuff, you know, and say some very vitriolic, you know, derogatory things about not only gay people, but black women. And especially, and then people are on him this time because of what he said about Jane Waughfield in the Indianapolis incident. And so that's why he put up that community post that he put up, you know, trying to make himself seem like he's a victim when he's not a victim at all. Do you see what I'm saying? He also tries to shield himself with the LGBT community when he does some screwed up stuff like this. And a lot of people fall for the shenanigans, but everybody ain't going to fall for it. And some people see right through his nonsense. I'm one of the people that sees right through his nonsense in particular. I think that it was out of line then. I still think that it was out of line. A lot of people felt like it was out of line. He tried to walk it back and stand in it and say he said what he said, all this and all that. It don't change nothing. Y'all please hit the like button, okay? It don't change nothing. He was still out of line. And I really wanted to, you know, bring this to you guys because, I mean, like, oh, Armon, you be doing way too much, honey. You are your own worst enemy, all right? You try to use people. You are mean-spirited. Do you see what I'm saying? And then for you to put up that community post like you a victim. Don't you live in California? I'm sure that you, being you in California, is very much so, you know, accepted. So what are you talking about, Mr. Ed? I don't understand it. He constantly associates and then disassociate himself from the LGBTQ community. Yes, he does. I remember that time. Do y'all remember a little while? I think it was last year. Something came out about what's that basketball player? I think his name is Dwight Howard or something like that. And the trans woman. I don't know if it's a trans woman or a drag queen, but Dwight Howard was allegedly sleeping with this trans woman or this, you know, gay man. And you know, and he pretty much exposed Dwight Howard because they were threatening his life, you know, for talking about, you know, what the gay man and Dwight Howard, the basketball player, was doing with each other. Do you see what I'm saying? So Armon Wiggins gets on his show and, you know, basically said that something happened to the trans woman, the one that outed, Dwight Howard. Pretty much the same thing he felt about that dude is the same thing he felt about Jane Waughfield. That's what you get for exposing somebody. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah. But I really want to let you guys know what was going on. And I had to speak my piece, and I said what I said. Okay? Because he was wrong for that then. He is wrong for that now. I didn't appreciate it. And I really don't even appreciate him trying to play victim, trying to put such a stupid post on his community feed just to garner sympathy. I mean, you act like you don't know the plight of your own black people. You are a black man. And as a black man, you know that you are born with a target on your back, gay or straight. So why would you try to use such a silly post like that? You make your own community look silly. That's what you do. You make it look silly. You make yourself look silly instead of put something up about the racism that's going on in the LGBT community. Why don't you put something up concerning that? Why don't you put something up about the many, many trans black women that have been found dead for whatever reason? See, that's how you advocate for your LGBT community. You don't turn on them and talk about them anytime you want to in a very derogatory manner, then try to turn it around on black women with your misogynistic vitriol, trying to turn around it on black women and blame it on black women that you be talking about people in the LGBT community. And that is just not true. You do that because you are you. You are your own worst enemy. And you could be further along, just like Lady Tia said, if it wasn't for your big mouth. You talk too much. Your vitriol is too much. And then you try to double down on it. Okay? And you got a lot of stupid black women over there that co-sign that nonsense. Now, I don't know why they do it, but we know that on YouTube, if they like a content creator, they're going to ride with them no matter what. He don't like y'all. Black woman, he don't like y'all. Okay, but it's up to you if you want to stay over there. A lot of people are good with verbal abuse. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of people are good with that. And if you're good with that, okay. He is problematic. He's very problematic, just like Gio said. But you heard from a gay man, Gio, in Conscious TV, saying what they think about them. Now, they are not black women. They are gay black men. Okay? They don't like you either. Not because you gay, not because you black, because you. Okay? That's why. That's why a lot of people don't like you. It's not about your sexuality or your race, honey. It's because you. It's because of how you are. Okay? Lady Tia said it's very sad. It's very sad he don't see he hurts. It is very sad he doesn't see that he hurts himself. You know. But that's on him at the end of the day. Klaus said, yes, it was Dwight Howard who was exposed by a transgender guy as a power bottom. I heard that, Klaus. Alicia says many of those women that support him romanticize him. I don't even see how they can romanticize something like that with that mouth on him. But yeah, you're right, Alicia. Maybe that is what it is, honey. I don't know. I don't understand it. Because he can't just say such a broad, derogatory, vitriolic term against black women, and then he'll turn around and say, well, if y'all support me, I ain't talking about y'all. But for the rest of y'all, that means he's talking about all of y'all. Okay, that's what he feels about. This ain't the first. He got a problem with colorism. If it's a black woman or a trans woman and your skin is too dark, he got an issue with colorism. He don't like that. You know, but at the end of the day, he don't like himself. At the end of the day. And he is his own worst enemy. And I really just want to bring that to you guys because he doubled down and he said what he said. So I wanted to double down and say, I said what the hell I said. Okay? That is the reason for this video. Okay? And so, yeah. And I hope you hear the video. Thomas, I'm getting tired of people playing my videos and blah, blah this and blah, blah that. Negro, in the first place, per YouTube guidelines, you can play the audio with the purposes of commentary, not the video, but you can play the audio. Read your guidelines. Mr. Ed, you so busy over there bumping your gums, you don't have sense enough to read your YouTube guidelines, okay? And you're really hustling backwards. While you think you over there being cute or fabulous or whatever you call it, you're not cute, you're not fabulous, you're just mean, miserable, and vile, okay? You don't like yourself. So when you don't like yourself, when that self-hatred is so strong in you, Armon, you spew it out on everybody else because all that derogatory stuff you say about everybody else, that's really how you feel about yourself. Okay? You know, Water Sniper said women like that gay man over there. The heck. Yeah, they do. A lot of them like a Water Sniper. A lot of them co-sign what he said. Uh-huh. Did the guy go to jail who killed the lady that added him? Let me tell you about that. Like I was saying before I get off here. What is her name? Nick at Night. She got some information from Angela Waughfield's family members, and nobody has been arrested because the rabbit hole go deep. Y'all can go check out her video too. And Miss Waughfield, so she made that video about, those two gay men, right? Well, come to find out, she's made a couple of videos like that, against people. She's come on Facebook talking about people that try to rob her and they shot up her Gucci bag and, this, that, and the other. And, she's done a couple of videos, you know, and said a couple of names, and these other men, she didn't say if they was gay or not, but I'm assuming they were straight. And you know, she's she did do an excellent breakdown, Love Wisdom. Oh, she sure did. So she's got a history of running her mouth too much. But my thing about Jane is, girl, the reason why they haven't made an arrest, in my opinion, is because more than likely, in my opinion, the DL men that she added, more than likely, those are the ones that did it. But according to her, a lot of people have been shooting at her. You know, it's not surprising because she ran her mouth so much. Do you see what I'm saying? But and then if you're really about that life and you doing what you're doing, why in the world would you run to Facebook and put your business? What are these people doing? Sniffing too much corn husk? I mean, you about that life. You're supposed to be in the street making moves, but you come on Facebook and talk about it? And they call us country here in Tennessee. Okay. Rule number 1, keep your mouth shut. And I ain't talking about this DL situation. I'm talking about the other situations that she was talking about. You know, those other videos that Nick at Night, you know, playing of her talking about these other men, and that didn't have nothing to do with a download issue. Okay? Nothing at all. I was like, wow. And she was really emasculating one guy that was trying to get with her. She was talking real crazy about that guy. I was like, girl, you gonna talk all that stuff about that man? You think he ain't gonna try to do nothing to you? You know, said his Peter was small and you dusty. I'm like, girl, you doing way too much. Lord Wisdom said too much kissing and telling costing lives out here. Child. He's young with nasty characteristics. You talking about Armon? I agree. He's very unfortunate. Like he really is. Say it again, Olivia, rule number 1. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. You don't do that. If you're about that life, you know that you need to keep your mouth shut. Okay? And anyway, I ain't gonna hold you. I initially came on here. I was saying, I have been saying all day, I'm gonna wait till Saturday evening so I can come on and play some music, because y'all know I like to play my music with you guys on the weekend. And then I seen that post coming down on my Wiggins thing, and I was like, well, honey, let me go on and make his video, okay? You know, and really, Armon, from me to you, you make other gay men or trans women or however they want to classify their sexuality, you make them look bad, okay? Not because they are gay or bi or trans or queer or whatever. You make them look bad because you know, there are several gay black men in particular on YouTube that sound nothing like you sound. You make them like Conscious TV. Is one of them. Duchess Kelly Love. That's another one. You know, James Caldwell. That's another one. You make people like that look bad. You know, you too young to be so unfortunate about yourself. You really need to check yourself while you're in the midst of checking everybody else. Check yourself, black man. Okay? And why don't you read a book? Because you also make a lot of elders, a lot of gay black male elders look bad, like James Baldwin and Langston Hughes, just to name 2, because they were black freedom fighters. They were social justice warriors, and they were gay black men, okay? They were gay black men. James Baldwin, okay, Langston Hughes, read a book, know your history, and if you knew a little bit about black history, since it has Black History Month, if you knew a little bit about your black history, about your blackness, maybe you wouldn't have put up that poster that you put on your wall, okay? Because it was shameful, and shame on you to make light of such a serious subject of black men getting gunned down in the street like they dogs, okay? Because they've been negative stereotype. See, if you knew your history, you wouldn't, make your elders like James Baldwin, like I said, in particular James Baldwin, look so bad. You know, I'm just saying. And as far as black women, more black women did not love gay black men. A lot of black women prefer to have a gay black man as a best friend. You see what I'm saying? By the time you have a nice night, Cloud probably gone too. And Cloud, I ain't gonna look at the fight, but you know how it is. I didn't know it was a fight coming on. People think it's a game. Yep, dude, people think it's a game. It's not a game about your black history, but like I said, you run around here and you spewing all this vitriol against your own people. Men and women, gay and straight and trans, about your own people, about your own community. Because you hate yourself. Self-hate is real, people. And you make your elders look bad. Like I said, Klaus, and I'm still here. You make James Baldwin look bad. Okay? James Baldwin was said to be Negro in his United States of America is to be in a constant state of rage. Okay? That's what James Baldwin said. All right? And he was a gay black man that took that sat beside people like Malcolm X. Okay? Now you can't get any more hetero than a Malcolm X. Okay? You can't get any more hetero than that. Sat beside and debated alongside Malcolm X. Okay? People like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King praised him. Malcolm X co-signed when he was talking about the way that his people are being treated in this country. James Baldwin went all over the world trying to enlighten the world about how black people was being systematically oppressed. And that was a gay black man. So when you come out here and you spew all this vitriolic rhetoric, you make other black gay men look bad. Not only black gay men, but you make your elders that fought for your freedom, that fought for you to have the right to get on somewhere like YouTube and spew all this venom towards other black people. You make them look bad. Know your history, boy, and learn how to stay in your place. That's what you need to do, Armon, from me to you. Okay? That's what you need to learn how to do. All right? And you are your own worst enemy. You have no chill. You need to go to therapy is what you need to do and deal with your issues. Because you're making yourself look real bad. And you could have gotten farther. You could have been farther because you've been doing this for a while. Okay? If you wasn't so the way that you are, Mr. Ed. Okay? Yes, he did generalize a whole group of black women. Yes, he did. And he generalized a whole group of black men. And he has, on many occasions, generalized many of those in the LGBT community. You know that community you try to, shield yourself with whenever you don't went too far. Yeah, them. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. You guys enjoy your evening. Enjoy your game. Thanks for staying on with me, blocking the trolls for me, Cloud. I seen Brandy jumped on at the last minute. I guess to say hi, whatever. She said she took a long nap. Y'all know what it is. But I'm going to get off here. And I love you guys. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. I just had to let you guys know what was going on with what is the lady's name? With Miss Waufield's case. There has not been anybody arrested yet because we just assume, that those DL men killed her. But evidently there are a lot of suspects. The rabbit hole goes deep, in the words of Nick at Night when it comes to this lady. And so I guess we will have to wait and see. But I have been looking and listening out. Do you see what I'm saying? Good night, Vicious Babe. And thank you guys. Thank all of you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all showed me some monetary support after that 3-hour live that I did concerning Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and the little boy. And that means so much to me because when you support my channel in that way, it lets me know that I'm doing something right. Okay? So I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Thank you guys for being so interactive in the chat. I always forget you, Brandy. Y'all see Brandy trolling. Because she missed the whole live. That's why she trolling. Anyway, don't forget to smile, honey. Don't forget to smile at somebody. And never, ever, ever forget to love your beautiful melanated self. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Peace.